my deal in wrestling was they come and they say, okay, because we call the shots, you know what I mean? We got the last say so or whatever, you know. We can only bring in a few of you motherfuckers that we gonna allow to get in the ring and work. You know what I mean? Bill Watts on the record said, you know, wrestling is a white man's sport. Why? Because y'all tell who does it.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm like, so since you got control, you pushing the pin, you know what I mean? Then it's like it's gonna only be a few of us in this business. And I mean, it's a fact. Look at WCW, look at WWF, ECW, USWA, any fucking federation. It's like a 10-1. You know? Or maybe even 20-1.
Right.
Alright? Here is me, Mustafa, JT. Alright? Then the rest of the crew is Caucasian or whatever the fuck.
Right.
You know what I mean?
WCW
is fucking Harlem Heat, the Bulldog guy, and on and off Ice Train with his non-working ass. Alright? And then you got like a bunch of job boys, you know what I mean? But other than ain't no fucking body over.
I know what he's saying though. Like, yeah, I was talking about that in another video. Each company, but you saw like in the '90s more black wrestlers than you did like probably the '80s. Like I said, it was like 4 or 5, 6. I know what he's saying is early in the morning, y'all. I know what he's saying. There was like a few. There's a few in each company, but yeah, in the '90s you saw a lot more. But before that, you didn't see that many. I know what he's saying though.
WWF, you know, they got Ron Simmons and fucking Ahmed Johnson. Flash Funky, Funky.
I hated when they did Flash. That's too cold. Scorpio. This Flash Funk. Because they don't like to use other companies' names, with the exception of certain people. But like, yeah, they oh boy, I don't know why they did this. And because that man, it's gonna be Scorpio. That character they gave. Oh boy.
Army 3. Alright? When they had goddamn.
Well, you had more than 3. Because you had, what's that? On this interview, it's old, say 96. You had, what was his name? I mean, he left and came back, but you still know who it was. He wasn't Godfather yet. He was, Kama. You had D-Lo. And Virgil was gone. I think he went to WCW. I don't know, 96. I'm trying to remember. He might have still been there. That's a long ass time ago.
Men on a Mission, they was fucking rapping, bouncing, ghetto. I mean, bullshit. You know what I mean? So I mean, it's like
coming out.
Always got to be the stereotype shit. You know what I mean?
Coming out dancing.
You got to have a big ass radio stuck on the side of your head, or you got to be PN News. I'm like, yo baby, some old bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they ain't never had just no serious motherfucker. What was that kid's name that was in WWF? Used to hold his hand up. Bad News Brown.
Oh yeah.
His shit was too serious.
He was mean.
They got rid of him.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Abby?
What about it?
What do you think of Abby?
Abdullah shit is too serious. You know what I mean? They don't want that.
Abdullah was stabbing you in your head.
Doom.
Yeah.
Prime example. Doom was the best fucking
let me go back.
Oh man. 3.
Let me go back.
Alright? When they had goddamn Men on a Mission, they was fucking rapping, bouncing, ghetto.
Let's get back too far.
I mean, bullshit. You know what I mean? So, I mean, it's like, it's always got to be this stereotype shit. You know what I mean? Where we either got to have a big ass radio stuck on the side of your head, or you got to be PN News. I'm like, yo baby, some old bullshit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they ain't never had just no serious motherfucker. What was that kid's name that was in WWF? Used to hold his hand up. Bad News Brown.
Oh yeah.
His shit was too serious. They got rid of him. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about Abby?
What about it?
What do you think of Abby?
Abdullah shit is too serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's what I'll say. I didn't really see Abdullah Butcher on like a couple of times. He was rough, stabbing you in your head with that fork. Because I remember they say him and Cactus Jack jumped on Sting to put him out or something to hurt Sting's leg, so Luger didn't have to give him a title shot or something that happened in that story back then. But yeah, I didn't see Abdullah that much because he was always doing the bloody rough stuff, cutting your head rough with it. So I didn't see him that much back then. He was in WCW, he said, for like a minute, and that was it. So he was never in WF. No, I don't think so.
They don't want that. They don't want somebody. They don't want no black guy. But look at Doom.
Yeah.
Prime example. Doom was the best fucking tag team to me ever. I mean, they shit was like nothing cartoon about it. Absolutely nothing.
Right.
Look how long they kept them around, and look how they broke them up.
They were mean.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
How many goddamn and people say, well,
back then you probably talking about black tag teams, Doom and Harlem Heat. They were mean, real mean. They wanted to come out. You know, Stevie Ray. He another one that like Jack. He gonna speak his piece. You want to have him come out there dancing. That ain't gonna work. You ain't about to have Ron Simmons and Butch Reed come out dance. That ain't work. That ain't gonna work. They ain't having it.
This business bullshit. Doom was over like a motherfucker. You know what I mean?
Right.
And they broke him the fuck up. So
I hated that.
That's what I don't like. You know, I got this dude I know in Atlanta named Sullivan. He's an ex-cop. He's a cop. This motherfucker is 6'9", 320. He's the Jaws Flair.
Yeah.
All right? And he wanted to wear a mask because he was like, well, you know, I'm a cop in Atlanta, so I mean, I can't be going to TV every week and get my ass whooped. So what they do? They put a fucking hood on and call him what? El Negro. Come on, a black fucking Mexican.
Yeah.
All right? They put a fucking hood on it.
Yeah.
All right? And they still beat the shit out of him. I'm like, who gonna believe that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, who in the fuck is gonna believe that? So I mean, you know, I've always had a problem with it. I mean, it ain't gonna change. You know, all I do is just make more people just not like me, but I don't give a shit. But I mean, it's a fucking fact.
Right.
You know, they feel like it's a goddamn honor. They want to make us feel like, us as black, feel like it's an honor to be accepted by WCW and WWF.
Right.
And in turn, we got to just suck as much ass as we possibly can to keep a fucking job. You know what I mean?
Right.
Which, that's probably why I'll never go to either one of them, because I ain't doing it.
Right.
You know, now I go in and make my money, I do my thing, I get my check, I'll take whatever kind of fucking form you want me to take. You know what I mean? Motherfucker put me over, I put them over.
Jack wasn't having it.
But if you think I'm gonna come in there and let's ride me like a goddamn fool, I ain't doing it. You know? That's why I ain't trying to fucking press the issue about going to either one of them, because I know what they're gonna try to fucking do to me. And I'm not doing it. Sorry.
Do you think
Mustafa might do it, but I ain't doing it.
Do you think when guys, like, for example, like Mr. Hughes fucks up somewhere, it ruins it. It's like 5, you know, it's like they take it out on everybody else. They stare.
Yeah, because I mean, like I said, number one, again, they feel like, you know, they already given us, you know, it's like we should be honored to, you know, have this fucking position at number one. All right, so then it's like fucking Jerry Lawler can go ahead and fuck some 13-year-old and they sweep it under the rug. No problem. You know what I mean? Then you got Tatanka and a few other guys I was told, I'm not true it is, but they said they had got some fucking charges, and Jimmy Del Rey, he got some kind of rape charges somewhere. No problem. All right? We would just patch it up, no big deal. But let one of us fuck up. All right? Then the first thing they go back to is, yeah, I told you that nigga was going to do it sooner, ladies. You know what I mean? It's always that, well, that nigga, you should have known just a matter of time he was going to fuck up. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's fucked up, but I mean, that's just the way this shit is, man. You know, that's just the way this fucking business is. Like I said, I mean, you know, I could be successful at it, but I ain't gonna kiss nobody's ass to do it.
No, he's not doing that. He wasn't doing that. Yeah, Jack wasn't playing that game.
Too Cold Scorpio, you know.
In Japan.
Yeah.
Scorpio was known for smoking weed, but over in Japan, they said he was a fucking drug user, drug dealer, all kind of shit, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And all he do is smoke fucking weed, no problem.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it got to Japan, and Scorp was a goddamn drug dealer, a drug user. He was just a drug head. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And that ain't true. You know what I mean? And you got all these white boys, they do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? From fucking WWF to WCW to USWA. All of them do it. Top motherfuckers that's over like shit. That's fucking millionaires in this business. They do it, but it's supposed to be accepted. But then when you get a black person that does it, then they just like X his ass out.
Yeah.
That's why Score got fired from fucking WCW. Cause he smoked weed. So fucking what?
Yeah.
I can name 20 people right now that I personally know in WCW smoke weed and do fucking cocaine and crack and all kind of shit.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I mean, that's just the way it is, man. So I mean, you know, Cornette told fucking Paulie that, you know, to bring us up here, you know, all he doing is bringing two niggas up here.
See, this was the young Jack. They were talking about he's crazy and mean and this and other stuff. But this was 90. I think it says 96. So this was. I guess this was either before. He said that's when that thing happened with that guy got cut in the head. I guess this was right before that happened. And then usually you see him in later videos. He's a lot more intense. But this was 96. I don't know how old he was, but yeah, this was this is way before 98, 99. This is way before the 2000s.
With no control. You know what I mean? Fuck you, Jimmy. But that's what he did.